fifth word is John 19:28. As I reflect on John 19:28, I'm thirsty. I believe Jesus is longing for our attention. As Jesus hung on the cross, he looked for us to understand what he was about to go through. He wanted us to understand who he was and whose he was. I believe that it was not a physical thirst, but a spiritual thirst. Jesus is thirsty for us to accept the grace and the mercy he offers us daily. Jesus is thirsty for justice. He is thirsty for us to love one another. He is thirsty for us to accept one another for who we are. I believe that Jesus is thirsty for all of us to join together on one accord. He is thirsty for us to come to him, to listen to him, to trust him. He has spent three years of his life ministering to the people, and yet oftentimes we still do not listen or understand. Jesus is thirsty for us to build our relationship with him so that we may walk in his will and his way for our lives. Jesus is thirsty for us to come to him with all of our cares and concerns, all of our joys, as well as all of our sorrows. He cares and he understands more than we think he does. We often leave Jesus out of our decision-making and think that we can do it all on our own, but that whatever we're going through, Jesus will not understand, or we may feel like he has abandoned us altogether. We oftentimes don't give God the credit he deserves. He knows our thoughts before we think them. He knows our actions before we take them. He is ready to forgive us before we even make the mistakes. As I reflect on John 19:28, Jesus is thirsty for us. His hands are outstretched for us to build our relationship with him. His ears are ready to listen to us. He is thirsty for us no matter what we have done, no matter where we have been, or no matter how much we have messed up in our lives.